Hey there. Well, officials are calling this winter storm an Arctic siege. You can see my breath. You can see the snow. Nearly a foot of snow dumped here on Central Park, making it the largest snowstorm New York City has seen in some 5 years. And that light, fluffy stuff we saw falling yesterday, well, it has turned icy. Look at me picking this up. The consistency, it's heavy because of the freezing rain and the frigid cold temperatures that we saw. Now, blankets of snow, there are scenes like this across the country. Philadelphia seeing more than 9 inches of snow. In Providence, Rhode Island, we're looking at around a foot of snow. And in Boston, 16 inches and counting. Tragically, officials say so far 9 people have died in the storm. And today, hundreds of thousands of people are waking up and experiencing these bitter cold temperatures without power because the weight of the snow and in parts of the region up to an inch of ice, snapping tree branches and power lines, wreaking havoc in homes, but also on the roadways. In New York State, hundreds of accidents were reported yesterday alone, and we're also seeing that mess at America's airports. More than 4,000 flight cancellations and delays have been reported so far today. That comes on the heels of 17,000 plus flight disruptions yesterday. And the conditions are also prompting school cancellations across the country, from Memphis to Atlanta, from Philadelphia to Boston. And those cancellations could linger for a couple more days because of these bitter cold temperatures. In parts of New York State, people have experienced minus 30 plus degrees in temperatures. We're talking about actual temperatures. That's why officials are saying to bundle up if you're heading out the door today. Back to you.
This morning, millions of Americans remain hunkered down after a deadly winter storm barreled across the country, killing at least 9. And now it's the freeze. At least 200 million Americans under cold alerts, with warnings in the hard-hit southeast of icy, treacherous conditions.
It's horrific out. It's not worth driving. I regret coming out.
Overnight, the monster system heading east, bearing parts of New England in at least 20 inches of snow. Heavy ice and bone-chilling temps dipping to -20 this weekend. A combination of freezing rain and ice knocking down power lines.
We won't have power for a while.
Leaving nearly 1 million households without power in dangerously cold conditions. Trees snapping around homes in New Mexico, while sparks flew from ice-coated electric lines in Tennessee. The storm system spanned 2,000 miles from Texas to Maine. Police digging vehicles out of the snow and responding to multi-vehicle pileups on highways across the Midwest. More than 360 vehicle crashes reported in Indiana alone.
If you don't have to be on the roads, don't be on the roads.
This U.S. Coast Guard ship was called in to break the ice on Lake Michigan to free a trapped cargo vessel. Back east,
very cold.
Yeah.
While some brave the elements for some snowy fun, others heeded warnings to wait out the whiteout inside.
Staying indoors as much as possible. We stocked up on everything we need, so I think we're pretty prepared.